Here we have verse 20 of the 4th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew. Jesus has just summoned his first two disciples, who are Simon Peter and Andrew, and he's said to them to follow me. We discussed the unusual construction of that command. Now we have the response, which we have in verse 20. So, hoi. This is the article. It's the masculine plural nominative, but idiomatically in Greek it can sometimes represent the subject of the sentence. And in that case it would be they, even though normally we'd render it the, but the sense here is they. So they, the postpositive de, but they, eutheos, indeclinable adverb, means immediately, related to euthus, which has the same meaning. So immediately, they, then aphintes, from aphemi, which means to leave behind something. It can mean to forgive, as if leaving behind some kind of charge or something like that. In this case, it means to leave, and it carries with it a certain sense of abandoning something, leaving it in a sort of permanent way. So they immediately left or abandoned. And then ta, the neuter plural article in the accusative, the dictua. This is from dictuon, which means a net. It's a broad generic term. It can cover many kinds of nets. These are the nets plural, so they left behind the nets, probably related to a Greek verb, diko, which has to do with casting something, as in casting a net. So anyway, they immediately left the nets. And then akolutheson, from akolutheo, means to follow. It's a more conventional word in the New Testament for following, third person plural aorist, active indicative. So they followed. And then the akolutheo will take the dative, which we have here. So the dative singular masculine pronoun followed him. So there's no negotiation, there's no discussion, there's no intervening activity, second guessing. None of that is contemplated by Matthew. But upon receiving this command from Jesus, they have some sense of the immediacy of the need for obedience, and indeed there is immediate obedience as they leave behind their profession and follow him.